you remember when Star Wars Eclipse trailer dropped in 2021? It was an amazing looking cinematic trailer, and then crickets. Well, hang on, because recent leaks and insider news are finally starting to trickle in. Some of it's downright wild. I mean, there's a leaked casting sheet that's hinting that the main hero might actually be a young woman codenamed In, and the description is lean, tough, and full of heart. Even crazier, there's a rumor from a podcast transcript that claims that the lead could be an alien princess in a warlike new empire married to a gentler Zendo. That's a Star Wars twist if you ask me. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Jimmy or Chaos. Today, we're going to go over all the latest news about Star Wars Eclipse, the leaks, the rumors, the plot speculation, the confirmation, and hopefully be able to lock down a timeline when we can actually get our hands on this game. Drop a like, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, turn on those notifications, and did Quantic Dream actually cast a fanatical alien instead of a Jedi? Maybe? I don't know. Let's start with the stage. The High Republic and the Jedi of choice. Now, officially, Eclipse is set in the High Republic era. We know that. So that is about 100 to 200 years before A New Hope. This is the Jedi's golden age. You had Senate Hall rooms, Yoda's on the council, plenty of Outer Rim turmoil going on. In fact, Quantic Dream themselves call it a high-stakes branching narrative set in the High Republic. Now, we saw Jedi Council chambers in the trailer with Yoda, so you can expect Jedi law and order rubbing up against the frontier conflicts, of course. And according to the leaks and previews, the game spans multiple locations and heroes. It is a multiple character game. It's supposed to offer each character with morality, personality, motivation, all that good stuff. And your choices, they say your choices can reshape others' stories across the galaxy. In short, this is Star Wars with heavy emphasis on your story and your decisions. Now, the cinematics show Jedi in familiar locations, but the real meat is the High Republic. Will be part of the Jedi's council fight to keep peace, or I guess let war break out. We'll see. It's an interesting premise for sure, and that's why people were initially excited. So, who's going to be in this game? Well, the biggest scoop lately has been leaked concept art. An artist's portfolio leaked 13 pieces of art for Eclipse characters. Among those, we had some recognizable aliens. We had a Gungan, we had a Xenozian, we had a Rodian, plus 2 named humans, Travis, and I don't even know how to say this name, Yatraz Kamzek? I probably said that wrong, but I'm just going to need you guys to brace for the pronunciations here. The Gungan is tall with orange skin, so of course think Jar Jar Binks. The Rodian looks like Greedo's cousin, and the Xenozians are the musicians from Maz's Cantina and TFA. Now the names Travis and Yatraz strongly hint that these two will be major NPCs or even heroes. The rest might be one-off smuggler types or locals, we'll see. In short, the leaks confirm brand new characters. Some old familiar species, but brand new roles. Now, this leak also reignited fan theories. One rumor says the main character isn't a Jedi at all, but actually a radical from a new alien empire. Now, on Reddit, fans are debating whether In or Sarah will end up being a Sith adversary or something else entirely different. So far, nothing official backs the alien princess tale, just one very early rumor, but it does show how hungry fans are for details, and for now, concrete info is this. Quantic Dream quietly reaffirmed that Eclipse is indeed in active development. It's not dead. NetEase's CEO said in February of this year, it's unaffected by studio shakeups. We also know it's coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. The story is going to take us to multiple worlds. We'll have starships, deserts, alien cities. It's all hinted at by the concept art in the trailer. And yes, the game is billed as action-adventure. It's not just a walking sim, so expect some lightsaber duels, blaster battles, all that good stuff. That's what they're selling, okay? Now, what could they actually do when it comes to the choices in the combat here? Quantic Dream, they're famous for cinematic choice-driven games. Think Heavy Rain, think Detroit Become Human. Eclipse, still narrative heavy, but they've openly said this will also include actual action gameplay, live action gameplay. They even built a new Montreal studio to focus on combat and exploration in this game. So you can expect lightsaber battles. I mean, the trailer hints at Jedi battling something on a ruined bridge, and some starship or ground vehicle sequences as well. Now, there's nothing official yet, but the leaked concept art showing armored troopers and stuff like that suggests all of that. At the same time, the core remains your choices. Press information hints that your choices will shape the galaxy, and every hero's story can be intertwined. So think maybe Mass Effect, but with lightsabers, I guess. Maybe Telltale, but with lightsabers. You're likely going to play as multiple protagonists, maybe a Jedi, maybe a rogue, maybe a pilot, and you're going to be making tough calls, of course, like spare the enemy, let them fry, all that good stuff. So the dream scenario here is a blend of Quantic Dream's moral stakes decisions with actual swordplay and exploration. I know, it's ambitious and it's a bit unproven, and QD hasn't done a full action game ever that I know of, but there are whispers of tech struggles as well. Some insiders are claiming the original engine just can't handle an open galaxy. There's no official word on that, but there's whispers. In any case, NetEase's backing means budgets are there. The money floweth. So hopefully, the scope isn't being cut. Either way, we should have some real gameplay footage eventually. For now, we're just going to speculate on stormtrooper battles based on that one trailer scene. Now, let's talk about the release window and the status here. Is Eclipse ever going to come? Short answer, yes. Long answer, it's probably off in a far, far away galaxy. Sources agree that Quantic Dream is still plugging away. They're even hiring. There's recent job posts showing new environment artists, QA testers, and that's always a good sign. And the CEO reassured fans in February once again of this year that development is on track, despite rumors of cancelizations. Now, that said, delays are likely. Early forecast pegged release in 2026. Every rumor now is drifting it back to 2027 or even later. The mocap scheduling leak, the main capture in late 2025, essentially confirms that. Late 2026 is possible, but 2027 feels a lot more safe. Now, platforms are currently confirmed as PC, PS5, and Xbox. Some fans wonder if next-gen consoles, maybe the PS6 or the Xbox Next or Prime or whatever it's called, could actually shift plans by the time it launches. Right now, you can assume mid to late new-gen hardware. There's no VR mentioned, no Switch, no Xbox One on the list, and importantly, Quantic Dream insists they have not promised any date, so no delay is kind of how they put it. In a nutshell, the development is slow, but it is happening. Now let's talk about the plot. Sith, drummers, what's happening? What's the story? The trailer dropped hints, Jedi Council scenes, ritual drumming aliens, the drummers from High Republic lore, a blazing lightsaber duel, but who's the villain? Is it a Sith? Developers haven't said. The consensus rumor is no classic Sith Lord. Instead, maybe the emerging threat. Some fans think those drummers seen in the trailer are tied to a cult or an ancient evil rising. That's definitely the vibe they get. Others expect marauders like Force-using cultists from the HRE books, or even, I don't know, the carnivorous plant creatures from High Republic comics. I can't remember what they're called. I think it's like Dringer, something like that. One commenter quipped that it might tease a Sith-like Thanos-level threat, but that's very speculative. And that would suck, too, if you want my honest opinion, because that just means they're going to set up the game to already set up a sequel. What we do know is Eclipse will have heavy choices and shades of gray. Think moral fallout like Detroit Become Human or Mass Effect. The storyline is said to mix high drama with action, dark adult tone, which I like. Even if it's a Sith Emperor or it's not, doesn't matter. Look for politics in the Outer Rim, pirates, border conflicts, mystical danger, stuff like that. What the heck is the drumming ritual about? The leaked concept art even shows troopers in strange armor and an alien with a holographic map. Maybe there's going to be factions or friends or foes. I don't know. I mean, the Force is definitely strong in the mystery for sure. So to sum it up, Star Wars Eclipse, it's going to be a multi-character choice-driven action adventure set in the High Republic. I know that's ambitious. I really want it to be good. Studio is combining deep narrative. You've got Quantic Dream style. They're the best with real gameplay. Lightsaber fights, space travel. They've never done it, but hopefully they get it right. And leaks do confirm a diverse cast. You've got Gungan, you've got Rodian, you've got characters like Travis and the ominous Yotraz. I hope I said that right. We've also got hints of a new female lead codenamed N right now. Maybe a mega empire plot. We'll see. Now officially the game should hit PC, PS5, and Xbox Series. And I'm gonna say 2027. I mean, in the meantime, the hype is there. Quantic Dream says development is ongoing. Fresh leaks give us meat to chew on for a little while. We've covered everything from setting and characters to gameplay shifts here, so you tell me. What do you need to see in Eclipse for it to be a good game? Do you want a classic Sith antagonist? Do you want something new? Should the narrative lean into crazy High Republic lore like the Marauders or anything like that? You guys let me know and we'll speculate together in the comments because I read every single comment. One thing is for sure though, if Eclipse delivers on the promise, could be one of the most unique Star Wars experiences yet. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon.